Hello and welcome to Exo Photography. My name is Daniel. Quite a long time ago I stood here before my observatory. Today we're going to take a look at how the power management is looking inside my observatory. I'm going to change to a beefier power supply unit, so tag along. Hello YouTube, my name is Daniel, you're watching Exo Photography. Today I am going to change the power supply unit for my mount, my camera, basically everything that runs on the 12 volt system. The power supply I will be using up until now is rated at 13.5 volts at 17 or 20 amps. The one I am going for is the Meanwell series. This particular one is the SP320-12. So it's 25 amps, 320 watts. I don't use anything else but the Meanwell. This is a highly recommended brand. It has a very low ripple, so it's a very stable current. I have seen a lot of these unbranded Chinese power supply units. You do not want to use them. I have used some of them to a cheap LED strip and it burned out on me, so you do not want to use them. Meanwhile has been working for me many years, not a single hiccup. This has temperature controlled cooling and they are really good. So today I'm going to change to the new one. So first of all, you really want to ensure that you have cut the power. This is the mains in. It switches off the power if something is wrong in the ground loop. And this is the 10 amp fuse, automatic fuse. I have some terminals here for the neutral, the phase and the ground. So we're in Europe, so we are running 220 volts or 230 basically. This is the power supply we're going to change. This one is actually is the same as the one we're going to switch to. This one is powering the motor for the roof. So this is we're saying goodbye to this one and are going to pop in the new one. So we have released the power in. Now we're going to release the 12 volt cable here. So make sure that the terminals are right. So the cable with the markings on is the 12 volts. So we're going to release those. There we go. And here is the old one. So you can see this is the SP212. So this is a 200 watts, 16.7 amps. So this is going out and probably be used to something else fun. Okay, so I have been attaching these DIN rail mounts or the clamps to the new power supply unit. Make sure that the screws you are using isn't too long, so it hits something delicate inside of this, so you get a short circuit. Okay, so let's start off with attaching the cable for the mount and the camera and everything else. Make sure you get the polarity right. So this is the 12 volt cable. There we go. So let's attach the mains power. Okay, there we go. We are now attached the cables. Make sure they stay put. So just give them a little bit of rattle to really see, double check that they are nice. Before I attach this to the DIN rail, I'm going to turn on the power and I'm going to measure the current out. These guys are adjustable between, I believe, 11.7 or something up to 13.5. So I have turned the power on. Be aware that this is live current now, so you don't want to touch anything else but to make the measurement. So I'm going to first measure the voltage out, 14.4. That's a bit high. I can also check on my power split box. I'm going to show you that later, but I'm going to turn the voltage down just a bit, 13.3, and that's a bit low, so this is quite sensitive, 13.58. so I'm quite satisfied with that. So we just make sure that the current is or the voltage is not too high, and once again this is under no load. You can hear the fan is spinning, the power is on both of them. So I'm going to turn on the power on all of these outputs, so it powers my computer, my security cams, this outlet here where I have a fan blowing in air inside the observatory, so I got a slight overpressure to keep the dust out. The power from the power supply unit is coming inside this box here. I have a regular 5.5mm output here to output some power. I also have a fuse, automatic fuse. I have to check the amperage of that one because I don't know the rating on it right now. Here are the two outputs. For one output is for the mount itself, and the other output is for the camera and all of the other peripherals, which is internal cabling inside the mount, and I have two spare ones. These connectors are pretty sturdy. I believe they're called GX16. Basically just a project box, and I also have a voltmeter, which you can see there, and it says 13.5. In the last end I have these two connectors. This is also a kind of a GX connector. It's not called GX, but it's the same principle. You have some pins here and you have those screw connectors. I believe this is Astrosystem Austria specific. Maybe other vendors or manufacturers have them as well. But this is basically, one is for the mount and the other one is for well, to the cameras and such. And these are the two USB cables. This is basically the same. One is to the mount and the other one is cabled internally into the mount, to the camera, filter wheel and focuser and such. So this is it for this video. I hope you like it and you have a better understanding of how my power management looks like. Feel free to comment if you have any questions. Like my videos, subscribe if you want to, and hit that bell button so you will get notified when I release some more videos. Stay safe out there. Bye.